Like you have 24 hours, everyone has that 24 hours, but not everyone utilize that 24 hours wisely. Like God has given me an opportunity to live, and God has given me an opportunity, a chance to do something good in your life. Wait wait long rather than marry wrong. That is the only suggestion which I am going to give a girls, like fat girls like me. You eat or drink like this without looking at the calories. It is your choice. Hello, my name is Advocate Sayali Valame. I am from Thane, and as you all know that I am famous on social media for creating motivational videos, inspirational videos, different types of work I do. I make dance videos, I make legal awareness videos, I make food vlogs, and a number of things I do. People often ask me that how can you be so multi-talented and how can you manage your time by doing 2-3 professions at a time, and how can you manage time for making videos. So my answer is consistency and the feeling of doing something new every day and utilizing your time. That is most important in your life. Like you have 24 hours, everyone has that 24 hours, but not everyone utilize that 24 hours wisely. So it is my my decision when I took after my accident. Like I had multiple accidents, but one of the major accident was there. It happened to me in 2018, where I was almost dead. My both knees ligament were tear, and my face was damaged, and I had I am beautiful, and I was more beautiful earlier. People used to tell me prior to my accident, but then still I had bruises on my face and my face was damaged. My teeth were gone, and I was like, when I saw myself in the mirror, I felt that ki Sayali is the same only. My heart is the same only. Only my face is damaged, but it doesn't mean that I have got the chance to live more. Like God has given me an opportunity to live, and God has given me an opportunity, a chance to do something good in your life. So from that day onwards, I decided कि नहीं Sayali, whatever you like, you have to do that. Like if you want to go to court, you go to court. If you don't want to go to court, you don't go to court. If you want to dance, you dance. If you don't want to dance, you don't dance. If you want to act, you act. If you don't want to act, you don't do. Like whatever my heart says, I started following that. Like it is always saying क्या पता कल हो ना हो. So it is like any point of your life, any moment of your life can be changed in one incident or in one accident. So I was fortunate enough to regain my beauty back, to regain my face back, to regain my teeth back by multiple surgeries and by multiple treatments. It took over 3 years for me to recover. What I would suggest to every woman, that you are beautiful within. If your heart is beautiful, no matter how your face is, how your body is. And people tried to shame my body. After my accident, I started gaining weight, and I had problems in walking. I was having issues with many things. Like I started dancing, but my dance videos are such that I have very less leg moves. Because of my leg, my doctor has prescribed me not to move my legs more. So I dance in such a way that people only can see my face and my body language, and they can get entertained. And people liked that. People liked the versatility which I gave. People liked my consistency. People liked my way of expressing my things, my way of expressing my everything. And it was a very a vast struggle. Like from family, I never was been supported for this social media stuff. Like in any aspect, my family was like, you only do career in your law, and that's it. Because you have learned law, so you have to do your career in law only. So that was their mindset. But gradually, I never I argued with them to some extent. But then after a long time, after almost 3.5 years, now my family is gradually accepting little, but it is not, they are not completely agreed to it. So I would suggest that even if your family don't agree, if you are right, you feel that your path is right, then you should go with that. You should never give up on your dreams. You should never give up on anything in your life. It is your life, it is your choice, and no one has right to take decisions for you. People will come, people will criticize you that don't do this, don't do that, but they are not going to come. When I met with an accident, no one came to me to ask whether how I am financially strong enough, not even my parents. So there is no one in your life that I learned from it, that no one is there in your life in your bad times, no one is there in your life for you to to pamper you in your life. So you have to live your life by your own. You have to earn your own, and you have to earn your self, whatever your mind inside you should feel respected for yourself. You should give you respect for yourself first, then you expect it from others. And expecting respect from others is like, so it is something which is again a debatable issue, because I don't believe in that. Because the thing is that unless and until you are right from your heart, you are right. And it is like always been said na, that people always there to laugh, people are always there to criticize, people are always there to like put you down, but you should never give up on your life. And what people say, that is their job, it is not your life. Like if you have to do it, something in your life, you should try, like you should try consistently, that you should not give up. Like day one, if you are not successful, it is fine. Day 2 you will be successful, day 3 you will be successful, and gradually you will be successful. Like your consistency is the key of everything. Like you go in any field, you go in law, whether you go for digital creation, video making, or any field you go, there should be consistency and there should be a regularity. You should have rules, and I'm telling you this, and it is very true. You should have rules and regulations, and you should follow those rules and regulations. Unless you are not consistent in your work, you won't be successful in any work. And for success, and again I'm telling you, success is different. Every person has different perspective of success. But what is my perspective is that whatever is your wish, whatever you feel to be like, oh yes, I'm satisfied with whatever I've done, that's it, that is your success. You don't calculate that success in terms of money, you don't calculate that success in terms of any materialistic thing. Calculate it in your heart, like your heart is satisfied, that's it. Only you are answerable to you are not answerable to anyone else. So that is the main thing which I would suggest, and I would suggest it to all girls and all boys who are fat or who are being shamed, who are being always bullied by everyone. Don't care what they say, because they are showing what their mindset is, they are showing what their level of thinking is. So they are revealing what is उनके like उनके मन में कचरा है, तो वो अपना कचरा आपको थ्रो करके देख रही है. So it is their choice, it is their level of thinking, and it is not your life, and they are not the judge to label you or to give judgment on you. You are your own judge. So if you feel that you are right, you are right. If you feel you are wrong, you are wrong. It is the only one person in the entire world you need to explain, and you need to give explanation is yourself. Like I am okay, it's okay for me to take, if I am wrong, I am wrong, it's okay, I don't have to prove it to anyone else, but at least I am trying, at least I am doing something, at least I am not standing as a tree. Like it is no difference between tree and a man who is not working or who is not trying. And it is always said na, risk hai to isk hai. So you have to take risk in your life, and small sorrows, small problems are not going to sustain forever. So don't give up in small things. Always I will tell you, be happy, spread happiness, and just ask one question if you have any problems with your life. So what if I have problem right now? Do I have a solution? No, I don't have a solution for that problem. So then why to worry? And if you have a solution, then also why to worry? So this quote is always been said, and as you know, APJ Abdul Kalam always say that the dreams which are not keeping you awake, like whatever dreams you see, you should see when you are awake, and it should not you should not be able to sleep unless and until your dreams are fulfilled. So like that is my situation right now. So I will only tell you one thing in my life which I have, like why people always ask me that how can you be so happy, or how can you be so people are criticizing you, people are commenting bad over on you, people are bullying you, how can it doesn't affect your own this. So it is like I know that I am right in my this, and I am happy with whatever I am. Like I love myself, and I don't have to give explanation to anyone. So whatever they say, it's okay. Like dog barks and then he stops, like that I think, and I absolutely I ignore people. Like if they are not there in my bad times, they don't have right to be there in my good times also, and they don't have right to speak about me, because I have not given my authority, or I have not given them an authority to talk about me. If you give them the authority, then you will feel bad. But if I have not given them the authority, how will I feel bad? It is my life, it is my choice, and whatever it is, whatever good is, whatever bad it is I am going to live my life. No one is going to pay your bills, so why to worry? I'm going to really going to share my very personal experience about body shaming which I faced face to face. Like till now, people used to comment on my photos, or used to tell me to reduce weight, and like you won't get any person for marriage or something blah blah blah. But I never took it very seriously. But this one incident, it shook me up, like it that incident where I actually lost my morale. But then again I bounced back, and again I said that whatever it is, like I am not going to be a vulnerable. Like it is not my fault that I am being so fat, and it is not my fault that I am here in this situation, and it is not my fault that I have not invited that person to come and hurt me. So this was the incident where I met a guy from matrimonial app. So from a matrimonial app which is well known, like Jeevan Sati, Shadi.com, we met through such kind of social media. And it was a matrimonial app, so both our families have selected the profiles, and then we spoke for 4-5 days, and then we decided to meet in a mall. So we met in a cafe in a mall, and where he was sitting earlier. He came 5 minutes early than me, and he was sitting and he was talking to his mother. And no wonder that I was like strange, like why that person is talking to his mother, and what he's exactly talking. Like I was not that curious to know what he's talking, because it was his personal things. But I got to hear because his phone was not on silent mode, his phone was on loudspeaker mode. So his mom was asking him to say that to ask something to me. So I said him that you can ask me directly. So then he hung up the phone, and then we started talking. He was chartered accountant by profession, and he was talking about his career goals. He was talking about everything. It was a very nice conversation, and that boy was a really very good looking and charming personality, and he was like of my caste only, and there was no reason to reject that such a good personality, like not only by looks but by his behavior also. And I thought that he is a very polite person and he is very good person. So I started talking to him, and then slowly gradually I realized that he is not comfortable enough to talk to me on general topics. So I asked him that what about, like, what you want to talk, you can talk to me freely. So then he said that okay, I'll tell you directly. So he asked me 2 questions which scattered me, or which broke me down immediately then and there. But I again took back my pieces and I gave him a strong answer, and I remained strong in front of him. I went home and I cried. So you might be wondering what were those 2 questions. Number 1 question he said me, I am telling you in a very nicer way. He spoke to me in Marathi. So he spoke something which is very insulting, and which is not, like, I can't actually tell you that how bad and how vulnerable I felt when he said that. Like, he asked me that you are fat, so whether do you have the capacity to have sex with me, because I am like medium sized guy, and I can't actually have that kind of I don't think so that we are compatible there. So I said that I show you my photograph, I showed you, we had a video call also, and we spoke about things, and my parents also said you about my weight and everything. We never said, like we never hide anything from you, but still you have a doubt about it. Like why, how come you have a doubt about these things? Like these are the basic things which everyone knows, or everyone knows, and everyone learns it by practically doing it, and I don't have to explain you about that. And that was something which is awful. It is like, chi kya पूछ रहा है ये, like he was like yuck to me, and I was like okay, and it was like breaking down my morale. Like it was like I was not getting that like I was being restless over there. Then the second question he asked, that his mother was having doubt about like whether I could have kids or no, like whether, like because I'm fat, so whether I could bear child or no. So that lady was like, it is my mother's question, not mine. Okay, so what? So I asked him that what is your question. That guy continuously he asked me about like how would I be better in bed, like how he started discussing about the positions and everything, which I was not comfortable with actually. And then he gave me one offer that whether he will marry me or no, that he will decide, by having sex with me before marriage, and which I was totally against, because I was on arranged marriage portal, and the thing is that I don't morally, ethically believe all these things, like पहले इस्तेमाल करो फिर विश्वास करो types, that you should trust your partner, and weight is nothing to do with your sexual life, weight is nothing to do with your childbearing capacity, and weight has to do nothing with anything like that. But they were creating such a environment that we being like from girls side, so we are vulnerable, they are accepting me the way I am, so they are doing some upkar, they are doing some greatness, that they are doing some great things, that they are accepting me being having 6 degrees, and I am being settled in my career as an advocate. They are doing some favor for me by accepting me the way I am. Just because I am fat, they feel that I am vulnerable, and they are allowed to ask, or they are allowed to do anything, or to tell anything about me. They are like having liberty to tell that, and like that they felt. And then I was like, it was breaking me in one instance, and it was making me stronger in one instance. I took back all my pieces, broken pieces. I was calm, and I started thinking, and I was listening to his shit. And I just said him that it is not you who have that like good faith on, like, or a good intention about me. I thought that you are a good person, but you are not good from inside. And now I am having something like asking a girl that whether you can have sex or no, and asking her for having sex before marriage without her consent is something which is illegal, firstly. Secondly, it is immoral, it is outraging the modesty of a woman. And third, important mostly, that it is not that girl's fault that she is being fat, it is that boy's fault that he can't satisfy a girl. So eventually he don't have capacity to satisfy a girl like me, so he is having doubt. So it is his negativity which he is showing to me, and he is showing me that I am vulnerable, so which I am not. And that's the reason what happened exactly is that I asked him immediately that you have doubt in your penis, that's why you are not like you are having doubt about it, that's why you are questioning me. Because if you were a man, you would have confidence on you, then you would have firstly not think of getting married to a fat girl. Secondly, by seeing my parents' money and by seeing my money, you are coming here because my profile is good, you are coming here, and you are seeing that you can suppress me by your thoughts, by your views, and by by putting me down. This is something which is wrong, and which is, I feel that you are a very cheap person and I can't marry a person like you. and I went from there. I went home and I cried. My mom was very cool. My mom said me, chill Sayali, there are many more boys left. Why are you crying for such an asshole? That he's not worth for all these things. And that was the point where I realized that yes, I should share few things to my mother, which I earlier used to feel that she always comes and criticizes me, but she has something good for me, and so she guided me nicely. And today I am here, like I am a single person, and I don't care if someone comes in my life or if someone doesn't comes in my life. My mom is there. Like my mom said me that my mom made me independent, and I can stay alone, and I can feed myself alone, and I can do anything alone. There is no need of partner, such kind of toxic partner. It is better to wait wait long rather than marry wrong. That is the only suggestion which I am going to give a girls, like fat girls like me, who actually feels very hard, like who actually don't get good options for marriage, and who feel like they people treat them very badly, or people says that you are fat and you can't get a good person. No, there will be some person who is meant for you and who will come in your life. I have that positivity in my life, and so I'll be telling all of you that despite of being fat, don't feel that your fatness is your weakness. Make it as your stronger point and live your life the way you want. I won't say that you don't lose weight, or if you feel it is healthy for you, you do the things accordingly. Like you go for diet if you feel. You don't go for diet if you don't feel. You eat pastries if you feel. You eat or drink like this without looking at the calories. It is your choice. So it is your life. It is your choice, and you have to decide what you have to do in your life. And there is no one, not even your life partner and everyone, they'll come and go, or they'll be, if that person is meant for you na, he'll be staying and he'll be finding one reason to not give up on you. So chill. There is one person who's going to come in your life and who's going to love you like anything. So don't worry girls, and I would always tell that be positive, be happy, always keep smiling. Smiley facts are always there to help you. So do subscribe my channel Advocate Sayali. Do follow me on Instagram Advocate Sayali, and always follow me. My name is Adv Sayali, Advocate Sayali. I'm always there, one click. Like whatever problems you have, whatever doubts you have, you can ask me anytime. My profile is always on for all of you.